What's up, Bama Nation? It's your boy, Coach Smook of Bama Football on YouTube. Jump down in the comments and run up the likes for this video. Today's video, we want to dive into the question, and a lot of people have been asking me for some reason, what true freshman are you looking for in the spring to make a big impact? And I have so many names that I can put out there. But today we're going to dive into a few, starting with the one and only Caleb Odom. This young man is 6'5", 215. He's out of Carrollton, Georgia. He came in as a tight end, was being recruited as a tight end, and recently got a switch to the wide receiver position. Primarily, I see him being at the X position. A lot of ISO, a lot of one-on-one opportunities for a big body receiver who can get up and down the field, not necessarily a burner, but he can be a threat on sealing routes, on post, corners, fade, jump balls, back shoulders. I see Caleb Odom getting plenty of opportunities in this new offensive scheme. One thing that I would like to highlight about him, or a few things I would like to highlight about him, is that Caleb Odom has some very strong hands. If you watch his highlight film from his senior year, he goes up and he gets catches between double coverage. He goes and fights for jump balls. Being at 6'5" with a 34-inch vert, it's going to be kind of hard to defend a receiver that height, that length with a 6'7" wingspan. I think his hand measurements are coming in right at 10'4", 10'5". So the kid is long and rangy. He's probably not done growing yet. He might end up being 6'6", 6'7" before it's all said and done. But his slim frame allows him to get split out to that wide receiver position, a position he's very familiar with. He was split a lot in his high school years, played a lot with his hand in the dirt also, but he was split a lot. So that shows you his versatility. Now, for my second freshman to run up, I want y'all to take a real close look at my guy, Peyton Woodyard. I'm excited about this young man. I really see high things happening, a lot of big things happening for this young man. Peyton Woodyard, 6'2", 190 pounds, free safety out of St. John Bosco. If you go and look back at the history of that program itself at the high school level out there in California, they produce quality athletes when it comes to the skills positions. That's wide receivers, that's quarterbacks, that's running backs, that's defensive backs, that's linebackers. They specialize in producing these type of guys. And when you look at the whole state of California, a lot of your uber athletic guys come from there. They may not come in bunches, but when they come from those programs, St. John Bosco, Modern Day, those type of programs, you see the quality of a recruit. And the way that this staff is raving about Peyton Woodyard, all of the scout evaluations that I'm hearing about him and seeing the work that he's put in, and you turn on his film from his senior year, oh my God, his range is there, the speed is there, he is physical, he doesn't mind coming in the box and really laying a form tackle on players. He might not be a thumper, but he is physical, he is aggressive, he gets great pursuit angles when he's tracking down the play. His pursuit angles to the ball, when he dissects the run, his run gap fits are there coming from the secondary. So I like Peyton Woodyard to make an impact early in the spring and give himself an opportunity to get some early playing time as a true freshman. And last but not least, a guy that's been committed to Alabama since the day he gave a verbal, and that's Sterling Dixon. I'm excited to see this young man. Alabama has him listed at 6'3", 211. On his huddle, on some other sites, he's at 215, 220, right at the size you want for this inside linebacker room in this new defensive scheme under Kane Womack. Okay, so Sterling Dixon is one of those players, when you turn the film on, you just see how smart this young man is on the field. You can look at his gameplay on the field and how he reacts to things with his speed, his natural athleticism. That's what pops off. He's just smart. He's always in the right place. You see him always in the area of the ball, especially in the run game. This is a guy in this scheme, if he can just come in and continue to add on some weight, continue to develop at the rate that he's showing, especially based off of that high school highlight film, I think Sterling Dixon will make a strong push for some playing time early in his career as a true freshman at Alabama. So, Bama Nation, with that being said, jump down in the comments and let me know, who do you think has an opportunity to jump on the field early as a true freshman? Run up the comments, run up the likes, and I'll catch you on the next one. Roll Tide.